guys, and welcome to the next episode of Long Live the Queen. So, I'm trying to be really strategic about what I'm doing, and trying to get a different ending than what I normally get, like death, or going the magical route. But with how I'm going about things, it seems like I might take the magical route, even though I really don't want to. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make things good and stuff. So I think I'll continue with court manners, but, man. Should I go with foreign intelligence still? Or foreign affairs? Oh man, I don't know. And I can't bring up the lore too much more, because once anything hits 50, you have to start working on the other ones before you can go past that, and they have to be at around 25. So, shit gets complicated, man. Oh, man. What do I want? I don't know. Well, I'll keep working on court manners, and then I'll go to foreign affairs. I think. Yeah. Let's hope I don't fuck this up. You are too willful to focus properly on this subject right now. Right! I forgot! I can't focus on that! I need to reload! No! Stop! No! Stop! I'm not paying- No! Go back! Oh god! No! Son of a bitch. I need to load, and I need to load here. Yes. Okay, so I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up royally, because I can't do history, because it's a penalty, and you get nothing for it, because you can't focus on it, because you're too raw about shit, so I need to not do that again. I'll just work on foreign intelligence, because intrigue, and court manners, yeah. Yeah, let's not be dumb this time. Yeah. Okay. The domain of Shangia across the sea to the west has been steadily increasing in size, and now controls a wide range of coastline as well as most of the navigable rivers. The political disruption in Tombula in recent years has caused a disruption in their chocolate production, which is to the benefit of Nova, particularly the Duchy of Kigo. Which is really important for later! As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. Okay. Now we're back to this, and yeah, I still don't know anything, so of course I'm not interested, and yeah, that sucks. If I do that, I'm depressed. I don't want to be depressed, but I don't want to be willful. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's do this. I'll play with my toys. That hasn't brought down my willfulness enough. Everything is almost neutral. So close. Okay, so... Okay. I should work on something. I should work on something. That's something I should really be focusing on, is working on something. Boy. Okay. Okay, so bring up my internal affairs, I guess. What's my court manners at? I think I'll try and bring up my flattery. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nix, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked your mother for title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother Duke of Merva. The last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition to pledge himself as the life mate of the old Duke of Ursel, then broke that off only a year later. He retired into seclusion and died still unwed. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Oh god, now what? Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixonite occupation of the county of Ibrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. I don't know enough of foreign affairs, of course. I know there's been some problems with Ixon, but I don't know the details. I guess they're occupying southern Marie. Nothing about military. I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixon and try to come to some agreement. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of TYMA. Then you have made arrangements with him. I think he's asking if I'm engaged to the Duke. I'll consider it. No arrangements yet, but I look upon him fondly. I see. Your happiness is my utmost concern, Your Highness. Thank you. So, I'll talk to what's-her-face. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so I'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. The world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of Illumin to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. I'll wait till I'm older. No, I trust my father, and he says I shouldn't do this. He is trying to protect you. So am I. Oh, hey, I'm cheerful! Yeah! Yeah! So conversation and athletics. Penalty to weapons, intrigue, and military, of course. Of course! Great. Okay, great. I guess I'll bring up both those things because they're kind of important because it's coming up soon. I'll save again in the same spot because hopefully that won't scare me over. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. The representative from Ixon is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Huh! Let's get this over with. Right, my Novan history. I should have brought that up more. Well, shit. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. And my foreign affairs isn't good enough. We can be good neighbors again, without any lives being lost. And everything is failing. Offer money if Ixon withdraws. Oh god. I could execute him. I don't know if I want to do that. That is not acceptable, that the land north of the river belongs to us. We are willing to offer some payment in exchange for the inconvenience you have suffered, but nothing more. I believe we could settle the matter for 8,000 golden lassie. And I know nothing about these things. I guess I'll just agree and hope to God it works. Very well. Negotiating like this is stressful. Yeah, 'cause I'm dumb. I don't know anything. Get rid of this cheerfulness. Am I neutral? Am I neutral? Thank God. This helps sometimes. Not always, but it helps. So, I should really bring up intrigue. And I should really bring up pole arms. Since their recent revolution, the Tombulans have twice begun gathering troops on the Novan border. Both times their camps were struck by fierce storms and earthquakes, and they decided to give up on the idea. Okay. You learn the basics. You learn the basic stances, grips, and positions for staff fighting, and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. Not enough lore, not enough Nova history. Oh, that's what I was trying to build up for! What's a Keithong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Colaris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Also, there is a letter for you. Teleris, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. Well, shit! These are probably a good idea, maybe? No, I'm depressed again. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. 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 Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so rather than focusing on those, foreign intelligence would have been a good one to do. And Novan history, I believe, was also a good one to do. But do I have anything? Intrigue. I've got stuff against intrigue! Son of a bitch! Of course. Well, I can work around this. Yeah, right, let's do that. Right, okay, yes. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hellas tried to foment an insurrection in northern Ixen, just over the Galbin River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixen pushed troops into southern Marie, and they are still refusing to leave. Which is what happens next. We're discussing over that. No individual may hold more than one dukedom, but nobles seek noble spouses, so titles often come together before being parceled out to heirs. Your father is Duke of Caloris, and his brother is Duke of Mazomba. Bryn, Duchess of Hellas, is the sister of Banian, Duke of Marie, and so on. Please have this work. Please have this work! Oh god, oh god. Yes, I have got enough Novan history. Hellas and Marie are neighboring duchies. Together, the siblings Bryn and Banian govern most of southern Nova. Right. I have enough foreign affairs. Good. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over part of Ixen's territory, without the support of my mother, the Queen. My foreign affairs failed a lot, so I'll just execute him. And here you have our answer. Off with his head! Ship that back to Ixen. If they know what's good for them, they'll get out of my way. Probably not a wise idea. I'm about to start a war. So, well, fuck it. Guess I'm gonna start a war. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Battlefield medicine, I guess, and with military strategy is probably a good one to start. Nothing gets in the way of it. Okay. Okay. Guess I'm preparing for war! You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. You learn that wounds, even minor ones, should be washed as soon as possible to prevent dirt from growing under the skin. You received a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixenites. You succeeded in driving them out of Marie, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. You lost 964 soldiers. The Duke of Marie will be happy, but we could have done better. You also receive a letter informing you that Talarist, Duke of Sedna, will be arriving on an official visit next week. So I'll do that, which I don't know if that's a good choice at all, but I'm angry. Great. That's not gonna help me at all. Well, as long as I do my conversation well, I suppose it won't be too bad. If I keep my court manners at bay, it should be okay. Oh, man. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. You learn the basic stances, grips, and positions for staff fighting and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers. Ah, Your Highness. What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Flattery failed. That's... No, I need to reload and do it over. Ah, Jesus. Okay. So... Right. Okay. Doesn't affect conversation, which is what I need it for. So, I'm not starting a war, which I found out, I guess. Hopefully. I'm too paranoid. So, let me see here. So if I bring up my flattery and, bring up court manners, that should help. Maybe, because I don't think I can do intrigue. Oh wait, yes I can. I just can't do history. So, I'll do some ciphering, because I need to bring that up, I guess. So yeah, let's try that. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions with which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Something I can't read. Right, I received a port. I lost even more soldiers? Originally it was just like 900, and this time I lost like 1,000. What? Okay. That's not entirely fair. But okay. I guess I'll do that. Now what? Oh, I'm angry. Okay. I'm still angry. What's the opposite of angry? Afraid. Okay. I can still do intrigue and conversation, which is good, so I'll keep on the flattery. I'll bring up my ciphering one more time, yeah, so that should be good. I'll overwrite that again. You learn that it is always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices than their physical attributes. You practice shifting substitution ciphers, where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet so that cake and pie becomes like that. You practice random substitution ciphers where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decode, but most people need a written substitution chart to read or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen. I've unlocked a new outfit. Ah, Your Highness. What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. You have a silver tongue, Your Grace, or an eye for unfinished potential. Both admirable qualities. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering, a jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Sure. I would be honored. Elodie! Your Grace, are you not aware that my daughter is only 14 summers? It's my decision. A betrothal only, of course. There is no need for a hurry. You have your coronation to plan for, after all. If I might be of service in any way, please send for me. I will be happy to offer my protection or advice. What's my mood? Right, I need to bring down the angry, so let's make me afraid. let's do that. You pay your respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is awaiting for you. It pretty much is, though. The intrigue! It brings it up quite a bit, which is nice. I might need that later. How things are going. Let me just, number 9, save there. Okay, so... I don't know what to do. Man. I should probably bring up my faith for stuff so I can get more lore later. Court manners is probably one I should still work on. Yeah, let's do that. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils. How many times have I done this and then changed my mind? You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convinced of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Convicted, not convinced. Okay. Your Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. My Novan history failed. She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her they did. When she went to see why she'd not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. We weren't the only one either. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. Internal affairs partial success. This might have something to do with the last Duke of Mead. He was involved in all sorts of scandals. Ask the Earl of Lowe about her story. I never had that before! Let's do that. I need to know if she has any justification for her actions. My court manners failed. Damn it. Did the old Duke kill her brother? Are you accusing my family? I'm asking what happened. The honor of our line is far greater than that of the well-bottomed child who sits the throne. What? Without warning, the Earl of Lowe draws a dagger and slices the convict's throat. Oh shit. He throws the bloodstained blade to the floor and walks away. Oh well, I need to fix my court manners. What's my mood? Oh, I'm really angry. I need to do that. I'm gonna just, reload that. So, I need to bring up my foreign intelligence, or was it foreign affairs? Oh shit, I forget. So, court manners, foreign affairs, yeah, let's go with that. So, okay, so history isn't affected, so that's good. And then bring up court manners, because apparently I need more court manners. Yeah, okay. Tombola to the north underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers have so far refused to establish official diplomatic ties with Nova. While they are not friendly, neither are they enemies, at least not yet. You study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils, and blah blah blah. Okay, so... oh, it's Novan history I needed to study. Well, fuck. Internal affairs. Okay. Court manners failed. Okay! 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 I need to reload and fix stuff. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on! Okay. So it's internal affairs. Internal affairs. Nothing's getting in the way of my intrigue. Yes, nothing is getting in the way of my intrigue. And court manners, it doesn't matter what I do, I can't bring it back up. So... I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just double the internal affairs? Wait, no, it was Novan history that I needed to bring up. So, let's... go like that? Arise, Duchess of Lilla is the mother of the Duchess of Mead, the mother-in-law of the Duke of Kiggle, and the stepmother of the future Duke of Elaith. People sometimes call her Nova's Eastern Queen. The Duke of Marie has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed as he will inherit if she dies childless. Your agents suspect the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Neither has ever been linked to a man. Okay. 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 His other full sister is the wife of the Duke of Kiggle, and his mother is the Duchess of Lilla. Family ties are complicated. Okay. Okay. My internal affairs was partial success again. Okay. I'll imprison her. You have tried to murder a noble in my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You will be imprisoned for the rest of your life. You'll not have me! All of a sudden, she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. In your court dress, you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and find only a heavy golden ornament, which you hurl in her direction. My archery failed. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Clean that up. Okay. I'm very angry. I guess visiting the Duchess does something now. I'll do that. Oh god, now what am I? I'm lonely. Penalted royal demeanor. Still. And intrigue. Goddamn. And faith! No! That's not what I wanted. Okay, so... court manners, which I've tried to do so many times. I guess I should bring up public speaking. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. And then I once again try and do utensils. Okay. You are walking one day in the gardens. You hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. Right. Bad things are about to happen! There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. Nothing about Keithong. I know when history is bad. I forgot about all that. Nothing good comes of any of this. God damn it all. I'm lonely. What's the opposite of lonely? Pressured. Let's do this. Oh god, now what am I? Depressed. Okay, great. That's not what I wanted. I'm not having a lot of good luck with any of this. At all. I'll bring up my lore. Haven't worked with weapons in a while, so I'll bring that up too. Oh, probably should have saved. You learn the basics of stuff. Legend says that the island domain of Malini was once a single island instead of a cluster, until an invading Novan queen raised a terrible pillar of fire that shattered the land into pieces. And I have a phone call. Okay, I'm back. Your skill in lore is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your other faith skills are 25 or higher. Told ya! Remember the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be a public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A grand ball? There will be dancing. Ah, fuck. As queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. Will the Duke of Sedna attend the gala? It is a traditional Sinovan event. Inviting your fiancé might be seen as a statement. You suspect your father does not wish to watch you dancing with Telerist. If I'm going to marry him, it's a statement I ought to send. As you wish. There is a little for you as well. It's from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her Uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. So basically, I need to get cheerful. God. This is hard. I want to be angry, but I need to be cheerful. But, no. Let's do that. Oh geez, now what? What do I have penalties to? I have penalties to things I kinda need. Dang it. Well, I need to do public speaking, so let's do that. And agility, I need to learn how to dance. And nothing is blocking that, so that's good. So, okay! Yeah, let's do that. I've done 10 saves trying to do things properly. Oh boy. So, public speaking and dancing. Okay. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You memorize lists and sonnets and recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. You've unlocked a new outfit. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. Today is a procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. We will be leading the parade. If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I think I'd make a speech too. I think I can manage that. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever, my little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. My decoration and elegance isn't so great. At the end of the route, you help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. My public speaking didn't work. Unfortunately, all the words you had planned go out of your head when you're faced with the moment. You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Oh no. All of a sudden there is a faint rumbling noise from under your feet. The newly planted tree in front of you quivers, and then out of nowhere a spurt of water comes from the ground, splattering you and the assembled crowd with droplets. As quickly as it began, it vanishes. The priestesses try to calm the crowds with talk of omens and natural eruptions, but they can't halt the whispers. Dark magic. That water tasted of salt. Shit. I'll just reload again, I guess. Yeah, reload. Yeah. Instead of dancing, I'll just really up my public speaking and hope that works. Because nothing else is gonna get brought up quickly. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You memorize lists and sonnets and recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. I unlocked a new outfit. Your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. You read collections of famous historical speeches and practiced saying them in convincingly dramatic fashion. Right, and then I'm gonna attend the parade, and I'm gonna make a speech, and I'm not gonna be absolutely awesome when I do it, but it's gonna be okay. Right? Oh, here we go! My affectionate greetings to you all, and my thanks for it is the people that make this domain great. We are here today to celebrate the gifts of the Good Lady, the promise of fertility and new birth. Winter always comes, but winter is followed by spring. Each of us faces hardships, but we grow back stronger than ever. Now is the time for new beginnings, and for my beginning as your queen. Your words are met with great applause. The procession regrouped to return to the castle. And then this is where the dark magic comes in, which isn't great. I need to bring up lonely, but I need to feel pressured to do that, which means I have to be yielding. And then yielding makes it so I can finally work on stuff that's kind of important! Oh boy. What's my outfit look like? Oh, the tea dress. That is actually probably going to be important later. So, I don't know, do I want to keep that? I'll save in case I don't need that, need the other one. So, okay, so probably working on foreign affairs is a good idea. I should probably work on my presence, elegance, and composure. So probably presence. Tombolo to the north underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers have so far refused to establish official diplomatic ties with Nova. While they are not friendly, neither are the enemies, at least not yet. Southeast lies the domain of Talise, with which we have enjoyed fairly cordial relations. Said another chief province borders the Novan Duchy of Elith, and nobles from the two provinces have been known to intermarry. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Ah, shit. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. That isn't gonna be good. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. My presence, elegance, and composure failed, and so did my decoration. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father awaits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. I believe the next turn is mine. He bows gracefully and offers you his hand, then leans close to whisper a quick question. Do you know how to dance? Nod or shake your head. Shake my head. You shake your head slightly, your hair swaying. Watch me. I'll go slowly. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father, especially when the man in front of you is the only one you have agreed to marry. His touch is gentle, his every move carefully signaled to be sure that you don't miss the beat. Is this what your marriage will be like? Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. Yay, my court manners and flattery worked, at least! You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wineglass, letting the clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to family inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla and a fierce swordswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No, Bryony, she had her parents. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Murmur being so close by. And I didn't sense any magic, because I'm not pursuing that. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? As the evening grows late, your personal guest draws you aside for a private conversation. You have my most fulsome thanks for the invitation to this event. Oh shit, my court manners failed. However, you might wish to spend more time with the scribes before corresponding in writing with other nobles. Some may not appreciate your unique sense of phrasing. Wonderful, I sounded like an idiot. It is always the greatest of pleasures for me to be in your presence. I look forward to the day when we will no longer have to part. Okay, so I'm feeling pressured. I need to fix that. Okay. Lonely. I need to feel lonely. Okay, so I'm still yielding. Oh, bother. This is so difficult to do. Gonna save. Okay guys, I think I've kept you long enough, and I'm pretty sure some of you are kind of angry at me for some of the things I do, because I may be screwing up. Maybe. Hopefully not. I really hope I'm not. So yeah, I really hope I actually get a nice ending, or any ending that's not death. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, this is my end card. If you want to subscribe, just click my icon, and if you're interested in any of the other videos I make, there is Town of Salem, The Sword of Asumi, Dysfunctional Systems, Episode 1, Learning to Manage Chaos, and if you want to see the next episode of Long Live the Queen, just click the icon for that as well. So, enjoy your day guys, or night, or whatever time it is. Later!